Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video and finally back with my chart haul video for July 22, I guess. It's been a while, like it took a 2 weeks break because there were not many promos coming in, so there was nothing like I could unbox in a proper video, and I worked on other things like fully relaunching my website, stickerlove and where all the old content from the version 1, the first version of the website, is like now available again on the internet and stuff, with new content to come. And I have another website to launch, which I will start working on effective of tomorrow. And another relaunch is happening in terms of like events and stuff, because we are relaunching our BETA-ZERFALL party at the Schaubude Kiel effective of like 14th of October this year, with another date fixed for November. And already we're talking about like a regular schedule in the next year, so we'll be back playing post-punk, no wave, indie electro and all that good stuff in Kiel, which we haven't done for like 10 years actually. So coming from the idea of doing a one-off event there, going into a regular mode is pretty nice, and I'm pretty appreciative of that. And yeah, I've been working on other things as well, new release coming up soon hopefully, and yeah, things in life and whatever. And also I had to fix a little like eye issue I had, which is sounds bad, was more like annoying and like weird kind of, but yeah, this had been fixed. Mostly I'm slightly recovering, even though you might not see that something has happened, but I had the feeling that something was like stuck in my eye all the time. And what happened actually is that there is these things where the fluids in your eyes come out. I don't know what the proper name is for that, like medically. One of those had closed, and there was like a bit of, I don't know, calcium carbonate, like the secretion had solidified into like some calcium carbonate things, which like caused the feeling of having like a small grain of sand in my eye all the time, which was pretty annoying. And yeah, this has been fixed and removed, which was like a weird procedure, because it was done by the eye doctor I went to, by the ophthalmologist, I guess is the correct term. And as you might know, I have some claustrophobia issues when something comes like close to my face and like close to my neck and stuff. And when you are undergoing such a procedure, you are like stuck in a kind of I don't know, machine frame thing to keep your head still, because that guy is like handling a needle and some other things very close to your eye. And so it was very uncomfortable to be in that situation, like being stuck and having this kind of like weird specific claustrophobia issue. Well, it wasn't fun, but basically all things seem to be removed. And well, the feeling of having a grain of sand in my eye is still there sometimes, but I think this is just for like having like a little wound kind of on the inner side of my eyelid or whatever. So nothing like essential, nothing bad, but was a kind of thing to find out what this is. And now let's go into a little bit of vinyl. 3 records to show. The first one is coming from Bristol on the label that is named We Are Going Deep. We Are Going Deep 006, which is not the 6th release on the label, but well, the 6th release in this series, because they have like full artist releases for one series, and they have like 4 artist EPs like to showcase what they're doing. And the series is called We Are Going Deep as well. So we got tracks from Versalive, Mariska Nierman, Analog One, and Morthen Kiang on these. On this beautiful 12-inch vinyl, which came to me via sources, not necessarily as a promo in terms of reviewing that, but as a free record actually. And I really like this. I really like the label. And what this is a kind of mixture. The tracks are pretty much different but samey in the realm that they are in. So this is like a deep space night electro, armchair techno, intelligent techno, with a little bit of a dubbed out Detroit twist, very melodic, harmonic, more of a music you would play like in an intimate club or in a very late night set, not necessarily peak time on a like 3,000 capacity rave, but good stuff. And I'm a big fan of that specific track by Martin Kiel, which is on the B2 position, Enter the Dragon. And I really like this, and I will play that out if I'm gonna play in like some decent small club situation again, which will happen this year hopefully. So I'm having talks with another venue where this might be a thing to play. So we are going deep as a label. Location is Bristol, and 4 tracks on there by 4 different artists. If you like electronic music, which is like danceable and something to listen at the same time, this might also be one to check out for the collectors and fans, and not only for the DJs. And the next one is from a totally different realm, actually. The band is Painting. The album, or the EP thing, 5-track album, is called Painting is Dead, actually. I really like the trippy artwork, which is kind of vaporwavy, kind of, and this is how the back looks. 4-track EP, a 5-track EP, released on the End Time label, which is run by Martin Stehr, former member of the German electro band Schaubude, but he has left the band recently, like a few months prior to this, after being like a founding member of the trio, and I guess he's now following up with his own things and projects. And this one is really interesting because it combines a lot of things. There is an element of vaporwave in there, so there's an element of like post-punk and indie, some electronic stuff as well. Yeah, some tracks are pretty up-tempo, some are like more abstract and extended, some have a little bit of the Slits vibe in a 2022 fashion, kind of, so very interesting. If bands are like maybe Nafkatze or like Superorganism mean something to you, this might also be around this band and this video, this album might fit in, but pretty much a unique thing, definitely. And I really love the B-side, especially because I'll Be a Shadow in a Cloud is quite a catchy tune with like a very high-pitched and like soprano kind of voice at times, very catchy, very unique and distinct. And Who Are the Pretty New Ducks in the Pond is the most aggressive and I guess the most heavy track on this one. So yeah, good stuff by the band Painting, which is has also been, 2/3 of this band have also been in another band. It is called Soft Grid, and Soft Grid, I guess, disbanded, and 2/3 of them plus like another member founded Painting. So good stuff to check out on the End Time label if you're into electronic meets vaporwave meets song and indie, and yeah, that kind of weird 90s pop thing that like bands like Nafkatze have done. And the next one is one you might not expect from me, but I really love this album. Fontaines DC, Skinty Fire. This is a massive banger and a strong contender for the album of the year in terms of like indie meets post-punk meets that kind of stuff. They're from Ireland, and this is the back. And I discovered this because a colleague of mine who ran also the Kleinraum Disco bar venue back in the days and is now working at the music distributor I work at as well, had this on his like Spotify, and I was like, we were listening to like Jackie Down the Line, which is one of the main tunes on there, and I was like, oh fuck, this is good. What the fuck is this? And yeah, discovered the band. Seem to be pretty hyped these days. Tracks with I Love You are also like very fine, and How Cold Love is a big hit as well. And this is, yeah, maybe the best fusion of kind of post-punk and indie and a little bit of goth, but with a very distinct like Irish Dublin accent, very thick Dublin accent as well. So this is very unique, and I really like this. One of the best albums I've heard in that kind of realm for quite a while, even though it might be a hype thing or whatever, but this is good. I will play this a lot at the BETA-ZERFALL parties and maybe in other venues as well, because also talking with like a small bar where I might be playing like on a regular or irregular thing again later down the line, and this would be an album that will be like on heavy rotation definitely, because this is really good. And the A-side track, which I'm not trying to pronounce, the first one has a kind of ecclesiastical vibe as well. So Skinty Fire by Fontaines DC, I guess you all heard about them, but I don't know if you're into the vinyl community, if you are following through with like actual indie bands and that kind of thing. But this is highly recommended, so give it a try on Spotify and stuff, and buy the album. I guess it has been repressed quite a few times, actually released via Partisan Records out of like New York, I guess, and yeah, it's good stuff, and I'm really looking forward to see the band live maybe at some point. And I'm definitely, if I'm not DJing, I'm gonna see Painting live in Hamburg, because they'll be playing at the Nachtasyl venue where I've seen other bands as well. So I try to be there on 21st of October definitely. So if you're in Hamburg or wherever Painting are playing, go there and check them out. And I'm going to go into editing mode right now, because I want to go get this video up as soon as possible. And yeah, I'm baze.djunkiii, of course. If you like this one, share this one, leave a comment, and check out my BANDCAMP and whatever, and another video which will pop up here or there or whatever. And I'm out. See you in the next one.